Hello, my name's Jasmine and I'm an artist. I suffer from fibromyalgia, and obviously those sort of things can get you a little bit down, endometriosis, all these kind of things. But because I can't paint anymore, I've decided to actually use my creativity and put it to good use and do some handy hints. This is some of my artwork, which I'm trying to show here on a card. Hello. Which you can see. That was one of the ones at the top was called Mugged, and that was when I was mugged in London, and I decided to do it because I love a good pun. I think these things started off with this handy hint started off when I was a kid with my grandfather. He actually got his hand stuck in a grate outside the house, and I came out when I was about 6 with a big pound of butter, and I was stuffing the butter down and trying to get his hand free with butter because I thought grease works. One of the weirdest things I've done is I was doing a little bit of acting and things like that when I was a teenager, and I was a nude body double and Fated with Johnny Vegas. I didn't have to do a sex scene with Johnny Vegas. I did it with David Sant, and I had to wear a wasp mask, and he had a cartoon mouse mask. I've also been a nude statue coming to life in the film Fated. You can see there's a nude sort of thing going on here. Thankfully, there is no nudity in this video. Now, this is my bathroom, and I'm going to show you one of my handy hints. This is made from a sanitary towel. Because I'm on ProStat now, I don't actually need to use sanitary towels, and I thought about using them as a disposable cleaner because you can stick them on. So I use them on an old cleaning rod, as you can see here. What I do is I use this to clean the tiles and clean mould off the ceiling, which is very difficult to do at the moment because there's no mould. Oh lordy, it's falling off. But anyway, it does work really well, and also you can use, if you're only short like me, and you're kind of like a Thumbelina character, then you can use it to clean the walls quite well, and you can use it, and then you can dispose it. I know it's not very clean, very hygienic to do that, really, is it? Right, going through now. It's like Challenge Annika, going really quick. Whoa, 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 whoa. I want to introduce you to my cleaning buddy.
Hello, I'm on 0 hours contract and I get paid in a year's supply of tuna. I don't really want to do this, but I've got to do it because I've got to do it for Jasmine. Hello. Right, what do I have to do? Right, well, first of all, what you have to do, see, there's a stain on here. And I dye my trousers when I get bleach on them. When I've been cleaning, I dye them to get rid of stains. But once I went out with stained trousers, didn't realise it. There was a big orange stain on my knee. So I got some orange lipstick from my bag and put another circle on the other knee so it matched. So what I'm going to do here now is show you how to get rid of a stain, a dye stain on a table. This may or may not work. So you put lemon juice on it. This is really hard to do. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I said this is really hard to do, you know, Chuck. Right, so what you do then is you put, oh god, it fizzes here. Oh, it's like a little Krakatoa in our own house. Now, what do you want me to do? Hello. What do you want me to do? Well, what I want you to do now is just clean the mess off. Because you see, what happens is there's a reaction between the lemon and the bicarbonate. It causes a fizzing reaction, you see. I don't want to do this. Do I have to do it? Yes, you do. And you can see it's removing it right away. And it's getting it off, see? And it's just something simple. No, you don't have to bang it. I want to do it properly, get it all worked in like this, you see. We need a bit of happiness and fun in these terrible times. Do you know what Jasmine did when she was a kid? When she was a sixth former? She actually there was an old lady had fallen out near her school and she had broken her leg. And Jasmine used a ruler and a cardigan to make a makeshift tourniquet. I think I better carry on doing that. But as you can see, you need a bit of elbow grease with this. You need a bit of brute strength. And as you can see, it's removing the stain. it would probably need another go. But as you can see, bicarbonate lemon shifts the stain. My God, that's amazing. Right, now, there's a serious thing to this because I have a landlord who won't do a lot of repairs around the house. And it's cold, I have fibromyalgia. So what I want to do is I want to share these tips with people who have got illnesses, who've got health problems, people who are like, have got fibromyalgia, have got flu, have got anything that they have a problem with in the house and they can't keep warm. There is a serious side to me, even though I've got a good sense of humour. And I want to help people who are like me, who have got health problems, and how to keep warm in the house. Because central heating, no amount of central heating is going to help you if you've got a gap under the door. So I've got here, I've put plastic on the doors, which insulates, don't care what it looks like, insulates all the room, stops it from being cold. And I've got a sausage here. Now this is probably the funniest one. I'll have to try and, it's very, very difficult to get it in the whole shot of it. But it's a giant sausage dog that I've made that actually you put under the sofa and it blocks all the cold off. If you can, I'll just lift up now, you can see with all the things, there's a big gap there, and by the door it's absolutely freezing. So I've got this here and I just made it, and I filled an old blanket that I had and I filled it all with old newspapers, bin bags, old clothes, all sorts of things. He kind of looks a bit like Godzilla. Hello. Oh God, I've got a very big nose. And then it just fit it under the sofa, so I'm just going to show you now how it fits under the sofa. And it's amazing, it really does keep the cold out. I don't care, I mean, it looks a bit kind of weird. I do actually then pull the cover down, as you can see, like that. So I'm always coming up with handy hints. I'm always coming up with ideas, and I think what I've done is I've refunneled my creativity with my art into things that are creative and inventive, and I can fix things. One of the things I did for a friend of mine at school, her shoe had actually, a heel had broken off, and I used some chewing gum, I chewed a bit of chewing gum, and I fixed her heel on with a bit of chewing gum, and she actually managed to walk on the shoe. So I think I've always been like that, and I just want to get the opportunity to share these things with people and make their lives a little bit more comfortable, and actually cut myself out from the camera, because Steven Spielberg, I'm not. Actually, I've got longer hair than Steven Spielberg, and I've nothing to do with him. Okay, I think this video's gone on too long. Ooh, too long. And that's about it, really. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's not exactly Steven Spielberg material, but I've had a good laugh doing it. I'm trying to film myself and I can't do it very well. Okay, I hope you enjoyed everything, and I'd love to be on the show, and I'd love to get a chance to be me and share all my crazy mad tips, handy hints. Bye bye.